Welcome to the Aquaflow Crypto Lab. Today's video is very interesting because we are going to talk about an amazing buy-sell indicator for XRP. I taught you how to code this indicator in a video that I posted a few months ago in November. It's a 1-hour step-by-step tutorial where I explain how to code the indicator. If you are interested in learning how to code in PineScript, the TradingView language to code your own customized indicator, now is the time. I put a link in the description. Of course, my videos are for educational purpose only. Make decisions based on your own analysis. That said, let's begin. First, we can say that the indicator is doing a decent job at catching major pivot points in the market. You can see it here for the sell signals, here for the buy signals, because after this we had a major move to the upside. Here again, a major move to the upside, and this was the bottom of XRP, right? Here again we have a sell signal, and then we had the SEC sell-off. We went to the downside, and look what's happening right now. We have a buy signal. If we take a look at the past, we have exactly the same thing, because as you can see, we have a major top with the sell signal, another major top. Here we have a major top after an explosive move to the upside, and then we had a correction before going higher, and here again we have sell signals, and after the sell signal we have a correction. And you can notice that here you see that we have the sell signal, but it's too soon to sell. But even if you sell here and you have multiple sell signals after it, we came back to this price. Okay, this is what is very interesting. You have the sell signal, but the price goes higher, but it comes back to this sell signal. And it's exactly the same thing here. It's too soon to sell, but even if you sell, look, we have one sell, two sell signals, but after it, we came back to this sell signal. So it's very, very powerful. And what about the buy signals? It's very interesting also because you see that here we have an area of buy signals, and after this the price went to the upside. Here we have a small buy signal and we have a reversal of the market, and here we have a cluster of buy signals, and it was a very great opportunity to buy XRP because after this it was history. However, if we really dive into the charts, we can notice something else for the buy signals. If you are looking for a perfect opportunity to buy XRP, minimizing the risk, it's never the first buy signal that gives us the bottom for XRP. Let's remove the drawings, you understand what I'm saying. If we zoom in, you see that this is the first buy signal, right? So we have one buy signal here, but it's not the perfect opportunity to buy, because even if we have a reversal, we have then a lower low, and this was a perfect opportunity to buy XRP, and here also. So we have a second opportunity and a third one, before having a very big move to the upside. This was a skyrocket move, guys. Let's take a look at this scenario. Again, we have one buy signal, but it wasn't the perfect occasion to buy XRP. If you want a small trade that is very short for the short term, of course, we have a move to the upside and it is pretty strong, right? But it's not gigantic like this one. But after this, we made a lower low with multiple buy signal, and here it was a better opportunity to buy XRP, because after this we had a moonshot, right? Let's move on to the next buy signal. You can see that it is the same thing. We have one buy signal and a second one making a lower buy signal than this one, and we had a strong move to the upside. And here we have a cluster again of buy signals, so one, and we have a second cluster of buy signals, two. And this was a pretty interesting opportunity because, of course, we had a strong move to the upside, but after this we went to the downside, and this was the real opportunity because it was the very bottom of XRP. Now let's take a look at what's going on. Here we have a buy signal and it is the first one, okay? It is the very first one, and it was last week, the last week of January. So this is when your investor radar needs to wake up, because if we have a look at history, you'll see what I'm talking about. You see that every time we have the first buy signal here, 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 XRP is pretty close to making a big move. In addition, we know that the place where the price is right now is a critical place, because you see that after the very top of XRP in 2018, we had a strong move to the downside. And here, it was the very first resistance that we encountered. After the top of XRP in 2018, we had a strong move to the downside. And look, here was the first area of support before having a bounce to the upside. And if I draw a line crossing this point, you see that this is exactly the price where we are right now. And we know for a fact that this was a support, and after this it was a strong resistance. Here it was a strong resistance again, and here again, and here it's a support. That's why XRP needs to defend this area like hell, guys. You need to remember that this was the area that we couldn't defend, because we have a strong bounce, another bounce, but with a lower high, and then we crossed it before using it as a resistance here, here, and here. Here, as you can see, we went up, then we went to retest the zone. We had a strong move to the downside, but we made a lower high, another lower high, and we are retesting the same area again. We don't want to go below the line, guys. We don't want this. We want to see XRP bouncing to the upside. The situation is a little bit different between this, okay, and this here. Why? Simply because, as you can see, XRP went down. We have a bounce to the upside, making a lower high compared to this high, and making a lower low compared to this low. But this time, you see that we made a high, a low, we made a lower high here and here, but we didn't make a lower low. It's still a higher low. This means that this time the bulls are trying to save us by staying above this critical area. I would like to add something. Here I have an exponential moving average. It's the 180 weeks moving average. And as you can see, right now XRP is sitting on it. Why am I choosing this moving average? It's simple. I've been using it for a very long time, but not for this chart, for the Poloniex chart. It's still XRP, but for another trading platform. And as you can see, in the past, we used this moving average as a strong support. And unfortunately, TradingView removed the history of the price chart for Poloniex, but you can still see it here that we were using it as a support, and I guarantee you that in the past we had the moving average like this, right? Like this, and that the price touched perfectly the line before bouncing to the upside. This means that in the bear market of XRP, we had one phase going to the moving average, then we used it as a support in phase 2, and then we crossed it, and this was phase 3. But we had an intermediate point just right here with what, guys? With the buy signal. And right now, this is exactly what's going on. We have the buy signal and XRP touching the 180 exponential moving average for the weekly chart. Let's go back to the Bitfinex chart. So as you can see, it's no surprise that the price is bouncing to the upside right now, because we have XRP touching the critical area in red, we have XRP touching the moving average in orange, and we have the buy signal. And if I add the bull bear market line at the chart in blue, you see the blue dots just right here, we know that XRP went to touch the bull bear market line before going up, and we crossed the line just right here. Then we retested the line before going to the downside. And let's have a look at the past. There are a lot of drawings, so I will try to remove them. Object tree. Okay, it's better now. So I was saying that XRP crossed it, retested the line, and then went to the downside to test the moving average. And here, look what happened. We crossed it, we went to retest the line before using the bull bear market line as a resistance this time. This means that the order, it's not the same. Here we crossed it and we went up to retest it directly. And after this, we went down. But here we went down first before retesting the line. So this scenario, it's a little bit different. But if we want to be bullish for XRP again, first we need to go back above the bull bear market line in blue. So to sum it up, we know that we have a very strong area of support here. And if the price go down like this below this area, it's bad, guys. It's very, very bad. So we want to see XRP going up from now. At the same time, we have the bull bear market line. We know that now in blue, we have a very strong resistance. So we need to wait to see if XRP is going to test this line again. But as long as we stay below this line, XRP is bearish. Yet, best opportunities come in bearish times, so I don't want you to panic. You can look for new opportunities right now. One last thing, we know that here the orange indicator, the mountain indicator, is catching very good opportunities, very good buying opportunities. You can see it here. Here again, it was the very bottom of XRP. Here it was the SEC sell-off before having this huge move to the upside. So we know that if we go down, this would be a very good opportunity before having a huge move to the upside. And right now, this indicator is around 0.43, and next week it will be around 0.41. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I hope you enjoyed the content. That's all for today's video. It's time to leave the crypto lab. Thanks for watching. Do not ever be afraid to make new experiments. And if someone tells you you're crazy, just tell them. Time will tell.